Okay. All right, let's start the show again. All right. I'm so happy you all could come on, and I'm so happy I'm here with Christina. Just one quick thing: have less light in the back of you. No, that's fine. That's
Are
fine.
you sure?
Yeah, you got a nice bright
Okay.
face. Anthony Valbiro on, and Helene, I don't see any image.
I can put a little light.
Okay. All right. So let's start again. All right. I'm Fran Sisco. I'm here with my, yeah, right. I'm here with my daughter, Kelly Sisco, and we're co-hosting today the Crisis Help Show. When we get started, I'm going to probably mute everyone, so who's ever up has uninterrupted time talking, so we don't hear any feedback or interruption. Probably you'll do that, maybe not. And the theme today the theme last time was money. Now, the theme last time was love, and we had people sharing lots of songs related to love, including O Solo Mio and a number of other things and strategies about how in this time love is so important to help us get through crisis. I'll give you a quick example, then we're going to start. Warren Bubb, who is a phenomenal actor and director and writer, was positive with the virus, and because of being surrounded, I think, probably with all the loving family that he has, it probably helped nurse him through it too. So how are you feeling now, Warren? Are you?
No, I'm totally good. I'm still tired. It lingers with you. I'm looking up things, and it's been lingering. But I mean, I'm not positive anymore. Well, I haven't been tested, but I mean, I'm not symptomatic anymore.
Okay.
No fever. Very little cough on you in the morning. But now it's also allergy season, so a lot of people are getting nervous because their allergies. I think allergies are COVID. So
okay.
If it's what they call a productive cough, it's not COVID. If you have a totally dry cough and there's chest pressure, then it's something you should be concerned with. But unfortunately, I'm actually here by myself. I live by myself, and my parents are down in Florida. My brother's upstate. My sister lives next door. So
So when I see these photos with you and all your family members, what is that? Is that a Zoom photo?
Well, there's no new photos. Those were all old photos.
Right.
Yeah, from different holidays. I'm very family orientated, and we all stay together as much as we can. Right now.
All right, and we're going to come back more to that,
and
how you got through the virus and stuff. And let me just admit, there's 3 more people here. Let me just admit more people, and then we're going. Well, Pat, you're laughing.
Something's funny.
What are you laughing about? You're laughing about how I'm trying to start the show and not starting? I don't know. What are you laughing about? But anyway, we're going to have a lot of reason to laugh because we have some very funny people on. Almost everybody is an entertainer and funny in their own way. But I'm going to make a quick introduction of everyone, and then we're going to go on with the show. I started with the theme. The theme last show was love and the importance of having love, giving love, expressing love to get through crisis. This kind of crisis and every kind of crisis. Today, I'm going to try to focus on money, because money often, or the lack thereof, is often the cause of a lot of crisis. And we now perceive that because of being in this crisis, there's even more of a reason to worry about money. We don't have money coming in. We're unemployed. Our business isn't doing as well. And for all those reasons, and yet at the same time, those present opportunities to stop doing maybe what you were doing before, or do it differently. Reach out to other people to maybe get some help, or have a more open mind about what you can do differently. I'll give you a very quick example, then I'm going to introduce people. The SBA, and many of you know this already from my emails and stuff, the SBA came out with an idea of giving money to small businesses through the SBA, Small Business Administration, and the money, $350 billion was dispersed pretty quickly. In some cases, very wealthy people or businesses got it, and many of the small businesses didn't get it. Well, I'm glad to report that one of my clients today, it hit the account today, $171,000 hit the account. Let's give her an applause. She has a struggling business. She sells iframes up in LaGrangeville from a store that she started just 2 years ago. I helped her with organizing the business, buying the business and stuff like that, the legal paperwork. And she's basically a break even, but she had almost $500,000 of sales. So whatever it was, the SBA found it worthy. They put $171,000 into her bank account today. A lot of her stress went out the window this morning. A lot of it, because she's got to pay that money back, but she has 30 years to pay it back. She can maybe hire back some of the employees that she terminated. She might be able to continue with the business, or maybe think about a new location, whatever it is. But anyway, that's just one small example. There are just a couple of other people that got small advances, like $2,000, $3,000. It's based on the number of employees that you have. So that's just, from my standpoint, I want to get that out there, that if there are any small businesses, this money is basically, the money for the PPP program has dried up. I think this money is still available. The Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program. So if you have friends and family, please have them contact me. I could do the application. It's better to have the application in and be waiting online that maybe you're going to get it, than being ruled out that you're not getting it because you never filed an application. So from a money standpoint, that was something I wanted to say. So now I'm going to go around. So we're going to have, we don't only have to talk about money, but if we could have money in our theme, like Helene, when you're telling some comedy jokes, put a couple of money jokes in there as well, you know? And Gene and Anthony, when you go to sing a song, maybe you'll sing something that has money in it. I don't know. I want to try to stay with that theme. Okay? All right, so I'm just going to go around the board and just introduce everyone. Really, I'm going to actually let each person introduce yourself, just like 2 sentences. Your name, where you live, and like 2 sentences about yourself. Go ahead, Susan. I'll just call your name and you do it.
Hi, I'm Susan Muty. I'm a project manager. I've been on a couple of these shows with Fran and found them very helpful. And I'm looking forward to this episode on money.
Great. Next to me is Kelly. Kelly, I see you have your phone in your hand. Are you Facebook Living it?
Yep, I'm videotaping. He told me to.
Okay, great.
Trying to do multitasking.
So why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Kelly Sisco. I'm Fran's daughter. Obviously, I have the great pleasure. I hope it's a great pleasure. Yes, it is, to be the daughter of Fran Sisco. We were doing these on the radio once a month, and now we're trying to do them once a week at least. Usually twice a week on Tuesday and Wednesday. That's when we do these. It's the Crisis Help radio show. Talk about all kinds of crisis, because we all have crisis in our life if we want to admit it or not. So I'm Kelly Sisco. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be 36 if any of you care. So birthday!
Happy birthday!
My introduction.
Hey, Kelly.
Thank you.
You know what? Let's do it right now, because I know I'm going to forget later. We're going to sing it.
And it's Earth Day.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy Christina.
So, birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Go for it, Christina. You can't get everyone's voice together, but thank you.
And that's Christina. We're going to come back to Christina. Peter Gonzalez, introduce yourself.
Hello. Yes. Well, let's see a little bit about myself. I've done just about everything that anyone could do. I've been an actor, a bartender, a rancher, a cook, you name it, I've done it. My favorite thing to do is writing at the moment, but I also have produced documentaries on healing and faith healers and different topics. So basically, here I am with all of my friends here from New Rochelle, New York. Very happy to be here, and I want to say hi to my friend, a great director, a woman director out of Glendale, California, Migdia Chimea, and she just finished her last film, which is called When It Rains, and we can't wait to see it when the festivals open up again.
Is it a feature or short?
Katrina, we're going to talk to Katrina more about that when we get to Katrina, right? Okay. All right. Lily.
Yes.
Lily Nin.
So I'm Lily Nin. I've been very lucky to meet Fran in an acting class. So, God, almost 2 years ago, Fran. But I'm very happy that she came into our lives. I write, I paint, I act, I do a little bit of everything, and I love everything. So, Fran, thank you for inviting me.
Very good, Lily. Thank you. Maybe you'll share one of the, like a monologue or something later. Warren, we talked to you a little bit at the opening. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Warren Bubb. Hey, Kat.
Hey, Warren.
Hi, Dean.
Hey, Warren.
How are you, buddy?
Good.
I've known Fran for a number of years now. It seems about 4 years.
Yeah, probably.
And met her at one of Vinny's Vincent Pastor's acting classes. I came in as a guest one night, and I like what she does. I like she gets the word out and helps people. And so just an actor, producer. So done a couple of Broadway.
Name some of the shows you're in currently.
Well,
in the last year or so.
I was off Broadway for the last 6 months with Len Cariou, called Harry Townsend's Last Stand. I also produced China Doll with Al Pacino and Love Letters with, unfortunately, recently passed Brian Dennehy, a good friend of mine. Been TV, just Gotham, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, FBI. So I keep myself busy.
Great. Very good, Brian. Very good, Warren.
Okay, Frank.
Yeah, to put it in there.
Okay. All right. That's great. And Warren, I'll never forget you coming on you came on the radio a couple of times and we did a reading.
Yes.
Right? And we did a reading with about 8 of us. And I think it went over pretty well, you know, for a first time on the radio. All right, Pat DiBuono.
Hi, I'm Pat DiBuono. Fran and I actually pretty much hit it off with the acting phase of it. I started acting later in my career. I did a couple of cable shows and had a lead role in an ESPN commercial. But my career for more than 30 years was in corporate management and sales. I work for large corporations, and I'm a small business sales and business development advisor. I'm a certified sales trainer. And so then we found that we had something in common business-wise because Fran, of course, is CPA. And so she asked me to come here and talk a little bit about business.
Very good. Thank you. Thanks, Pat. Christina Fontanella, we heard your voice at the opening.
That was a perfect occasion. There you go. Happy birthday, Kelly.
Thank you.
So I guess you guys could guess that I kind of sing a little bit. And, you know, I've sung really all over the world and on many wonderful occasions and even in the White House and with Tony Bennett, etc. And I've been on PBS television hosting for Andrea Bocelli and Bill Bolo and Michael Bublé and Katerina, where is she?
I'm here. I had to get a jacket. It was freezing.
And thanks to Katerina and her wonderful film festivals, I fulfilled a childhood dream because I love acting. I graduated from the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and I was cast in the little short film Santino that DJ Higgins wrote, and I
a lot of fun.
Oh,
that was a lot of fun.
I love it.
I won the Best Actress and twice in Las Vegas, right? And
yes, one at the Cutting Room, one in Las Vegas.
So that was really fun. It was fun.
Very good. And we're going to hear you singing later.
Oh,
Anthony Valbiro, a very good friend of mine. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good.
And I live in Rye. And this is an amazing, illustrious amount of people who do incredible things, I feel. And really what I'm doing currently is I'm selling apples under the underpass. Chester, right near the Home Depot.
Those red apples or green apples, Anthony?
Yes.
You got both kinds, the red and the green?
Candy
Of
apples.
course.
All right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Candy apples are extra, but that's okay.
Anthony, I've known for, I guess, maybe 20 years or more, Anthony, probably. Right?
About
Probably
20, yeah.
20.
Wow.
And Anthony had the guts, I guess, to include me as an actor in the version of MAME that you did 2 years ago.
Mame, I love it.
Harrison.
I don't
theater.
think it took guts. I mean, you
It took-
you did very well, and you had quite a many fans of your scenes.
Yeah.
Many
Well,
people came back.
But you
and
gave me
loved
a
your
shot
work.
at that. I was so happy about that. And I loved working with you. And I know you as a friend, but I didn't know you really as, I mean, I knew you directed stuff, but to see you every night during rehearsals, and we rehearsed a lot every night.
Pulling my hair out and
Oh, you were phenomenal.
stamping my feet.
And every show that I've been to of yours that you've acted in just blew me away. So hopefully we'll all get to see more of each other, through
Yes, I
connections
do
like
hope that.
Okay, and now I'm moving over to Gene. We have about 4 more people. Gene DiNapoli.
Howdy. Hi,
Hi, how are
everybody.
you?
Hi.
Good to see everybody. My name's Gene DiNapoli. I'm an entertainer, singer, actor, entrepreneur from the Bronx, New York. And I don't know anybody here, so I got to tell you, except for Christina, that was the worst singing of Happy Birthday.
Thank you.
The timing was so bad. Kelly, we're going to do this again tomorrow, and we're going to get it right.
No, but you can't really have a lot of people singing on Zoom. I try it with
No,
my
I know.
choir,
Thank you.
and it's
Thank
really
you.
hard. It doesn't all sound together,
Thank
so
you.
it's okay.
And like Christina, I get to tour all over. My last tour took me to faraway places like Queens and New Rochelle.
Faraway place.
And Warren, you're gonna love this. Sunday night, I was on TV on the History Channel on a show called Kingpin. I played John Gotti's friend. I'm gonna get another 37 cents.
Oh,
Yes. So, Fran, I don't need the stimulus check. Send it back to somebody. 37 cents.
Oh, wow.
I'm in bank,
And-
baby.
And that's just this year. Look what next year could bring,
37.
Very good. Thanks, Gene.
Thank you.
Katrina.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Katrina Michio.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself, although many people have already introduced you.
Well, first I want to show you the background here. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, it's City Island. Look, it's City Island.
No. That is Nico Equenze. I can't point because that's background. Actually, wait. Let me see. No, it's right.
Your left shoulder, right?
Yeah. There.
Oh,
No, I can't. See the blue that goes across
Yeah.
over my right shoulder? No, over
Left
my
shoulder.
over the shoulder, right,
Right.
there. There's a blue, right,
Yeah.
and then right above it. That's my apartment in Italy.
Ah,
Take us.
I was just looking at the pictures. I miss it so much, and I want to go back. Ugh. I still have to finish the kitchen, but anyway, okay.
Did it
So,
get affected? Did it get affected a lot by the virus?
Oh God, they're still in the houses over there.
Yeah.
But you know what? They've kept it down a lot because they get like a $3,000 fine if they even are walking on the street.
Whoa.
wow.
Forget about
Wow.
masks. They can't leave their house unless they're going to the doctor
Oh, no.
or the supermarket to get food.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Wow.
If they find out that they're going anywhere else, they get a 3,000 euro fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Wow.
right. What do you got
Yeah.
coming up, Katrina?
All right. Well, I have the
Film
3 film
festival and your
festivals,
magazine.
And the next film festival is Venus, which was amazing last year in Las Vegas. But unfortunately, I wanted to do it at the Hard Rock in Miami this year, but that couldn't happen. So I made it an online film festival. So with that, then I decided, since I got that website, Indie Films Online, I created a magazine. So now I have a magazine for all my indie film friends to showcase their work, whether they don't have to be winning films or whatever you want to showcase as an actor, as a filmmaker, director, whatever. So it's a place where you could all showcase yourself. And so I'm excited about that. I'm also going to have a memorial video for all the people that we've lost to this COVID. So if anybody wants to send,
and we're going to mention some people right after the introductions.
I'm going to do like a video with photographs, like what they do at the award shows.
Okay, we're going to come back to you, all right, Katrina? We're just trying to introduce everyone, okay?
Oh, sorry, I went off.
No, that's okay.
All
right. And now, April Brucker, right?
Hey, everyone.
Surprise, April.
Hi, guys.
Introduce yourself.
Hey, and it was fitting that Katrina talked about Las Vegas, because that's where I'm at right now, and the casinos are closed. And it is a ghost town, and when Penn and Teller close, you know it's getting real, guys. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, I'm an actress, comedian, ventriloquist writer. I met Fran because I was actually in a play that Fran wrote. I played Fran's mother. So I will guilt her through this entire episode is what I'm trying to say. But yes, it was an excellent play, and Fran was in it as well. We did the one act, and if you want to find out more about me, go to aprilbrooker.tv. And no, I didn't make 37 cents on TV recently, so I'm envious, guys.
You want to borrow anything, April?
April, do you have any of your puppets with you?
Yes, would you like to meet? Would you like to meet one?
Yeah, let's meet one right now, and we're going to come back later and have a conversation.
This is Mae Wilson. Oh my God! What's up, everybody? Mae, would you like to tell them about yourself? Yes, I was listening to that guy that made 37 cents. And you know what, girl? I'm dumping you. He's my new sugar daddy. But it's 37
We're going to
cents.
come back.
He has a job, girl. Well, anyway, we'll be back.
We're coming back to Mae. And now, and our final guest is Helene Witt. And
Hi.
I'm so glad that, Helene, you're able to be on, because
Thank
a couple
you.
of times we didn't connect properly on. So I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you. And I want to acknowledge you for having so many friends, and they have so much to offer the world.
We all have loads and loads and loads of friends, and I'm just trying to share everyone. But Ted, give a little introduction for yourself.
So in the background, you see me on Wendy Williams, a street talk. I made Wendy Williams laugh a couple of times, so I'm very flattered to do that. I wrote some jokes for Joan Rivers. I do stand up, and my college alumni association just booked me for a Zoom show on Thursday with my 76 average in college. Finally, it paid off. Something successful, and I think that's really funny. I just realized that now. So thank you for having me.
Very good. And we're going to come back, and you're going to make us laugh with a couple of jokes, all right?
Thank you.
All right. So now, thank you all very much for introducing yourself. And I just want to, before we get into the guts of the show, I just want to pay respects to some of the people who we know who have died, okay? A person who, and I'm not sure if she died because of COVID-19. I think maybe it was a contributing factor, but I don't know yet. But last night, Cookie Genovese passed away.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't think it had to do with the virus.
No, it didn't.
Well, I know she had cancer,
Yeah,
right?
it was cancer.
Yes.
Oh, it was cancer. Oh, so it had nothing to. It
No,
wasn't a triggering.
nothing to do.
Okay.
No.
We
Can't
could
touch
have.
the
We
mic.
could give. We can have a moment of silence for Cookie and giving support to Bobby James. Robert Delgado about this. So if we can maybe just have 30 seconds of, and also anyone else, Eve Austin, Katrina, Eve Austin's husband, Eve's husband, and whoever else. Does anyone want to offer up some names of other people?
Who died last month? That the performer that
Yeah,
died
Pepe
last
Cardona's ex-wife's father passed away.
Yeah. The other guy, the guy went to his big band party. Oh God, he was a performer. He was friends with the Millers. He went to a funeral.
I don't. It's not coming. But if anyone has a name or something that they want to,
my friend Alyssa passed away of the virus, and my acting teacher, a very close friend of mine, just died in that, of other causes also.
Okay.
Fran, you had a video with the three of them performing. One of them was the one that the three of them. They were at the restaurant in the city. The three of them with drinks was on. He died.
Oh yeah. But I don't think it was.
No, it wasn't. But he just said.
Holy Saracelli, but I don't think
he died
it was
in
COVID related. But he died, and then
Terrence McNally, maybe everybody knows that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He passed away from it.
Okay.
We lost a lot of great.
And Warren, did Brian Dennehy die? Was that
As far as I know, he just died peacefully in his sleep. I don't know if he had COVID or not.
Okay. If you don't mind, I'd like to say a quick Our Father. All right. Even though that is a specialized prayer for Christians, I'm saying it is symbolic of all. So for anyone also who's sick, let's just send our energies to helping provide them any kind of support we can through prayer, and also their family members who are, very worried and concerned about them. So I just want to lead that prayer. You're welcome to, however it sounds, to pray along with it. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. And Katrina, that prayer was also for your father.
Thank you.
Who died, 3 weeks ago, is it?
Oh, no. It was January.
Oh, really? Oh.
I know.
Okay. All right. So, let's start out with April and May. Okay.
Okay.
That might give us the most levity, and then Helene. I want to come right back to Helene, and then we're gonna hear a little bit of songs and stuff like that. So, April, what got you? Are you like schizophrenic or something? What caused this? You've been doing this for a long time?
Well, what caused it was May's going to help me tell the story. I was 13 and I grew up without cable because, you can see, I've always been really cool. So why not make myself cooler by not having cable, right? And having strict parents. Well, my strict parents, my brother was playing football. So they wanted more channels to see the games. And so my dad got into a fight with the provider because he only wanted one. But I only want one. And so finally we had to get cable. So one night we're watching the cable channel after my brother's football game to see what the rest of the scores were. And my dad hates commercials. So we turned on to another channel. And it was a Jeff Dunham tribute show. And so the rest of my family members tried to talk like the ventriloquist, but I have my drunken great-grandmother's Irish smile. And she was the only one that could do it, okay? Because she's weird. And so that Christmas, I got a Groucho Marx puppet. And she's been performing ever since, because this is what people with no friends do, argue with dolls.
That is funny. And,
Thank you.
You have arguments?
Do we have arguments, May? All the time, okay? She argues with me. I'm just right all the time, okay? You want to talk about money? You see, Edgar over here wants to be broke. I want a sugar daddy. I was thinking that guy that made 37 cents, but you know, there's a guy here that knew Brian Dennehy. He might be able to value my star power. He might be able to get me ahead. I'm all about getting ahead in this virus, okay? But May, what about love? Oh, screw love. I just want money. I live in Vegas, duh.
Now, May, were you born in California? You have a little bit of a California accent.
Well, you see.
Oh my God.
I used to be a Charlie McCarthy doll before April put a wig on me. So yeah, I was made in California. That was a few incarnations ago. She was actually originally a Charlie McCarthy.
Oh, you know, you're trans? Trans?
Yeah, you know.
That's great. Wow. Did you have bottom surgery yet?
Oh, all the time. You know, I have bottom surgery, top surgery, everything. I'm a girl.
Okay. That's funny. That's true. You must have a ball. Let me ask you, do you bring it on the plane and take her out on the plane and order drinks from her mouth, or how do you do that?
Well, I do want to get drunk on the plane, but April won't bring me out. But sometimes when I'm going through, you know, baggage and stuff, and sometimes she'll beep in security, and then she brings me out, and I just totally go to the TSA guy. You know, you can give me a pat down. You have great benefits. She knows what's important. I got to give her that.
So, April, you were saying that you're in Vegas. I think you told me last night, or maybe the night before.
Yeah.
That you had a residency there. You're going to do a whole big thing, and now that's all.
Yeah, now it's on hold. We had premiered that. We had done the preview of the show. We were getting ready to take the next steps for the residency, and then coronavirus hit, and everything's on hold. So now she just argues with me all day.
Okay. All right. Very good. And you could maybe be part of the show as it goes along. I especially like to hear May's unique perspective on things. Now, Helene, you were going to share with us a couple of jokes that made Wendy Williams laugh.
Okay.
Maybe, or whatever you want.
Okay, thank you. So Wendy Williams had us up on top of the Empire State Building, up on that lookout.
Yeah.
And she was giving out money, like a couple of bills. And she asked questions. And she said, this was a few years ago. And she said, who was the reason, I know that sounds funny, like who is the person responsible for saying that the Sex and the City second movie will not happen? So I forgot it was Kim Cattrall, and all that came to mind was Harvey Weinstein. And this was years ago, you know, it fit in at the time. If you want, I can tell two jokes that Joan Rivers told on Johnny Carson in 1986, okay?
Wow.
Yes,
wow.
I'm proud of that. So
wow, 4 years ago. Okay, go ahead.
That's an accountant who can figure that out so fast. So because you're an accountant, this joke is appropriate. So it was income tax day, and that song by anyway, you'll see what song was popular then. So she comes out, her first joke is, it's income tax day, and my accountant's dancing around the office singing, let's get fiscal, fiscal. And she said it three times. They didn't laugh that much, so I love it. She said it 3 times. And the other joke she told, and then I'll be done, you have plenty of guests today. The second joke she told was, in LA, statistically, everyone who gets married gets divorced. So that's why I do my banking at the Infidelity Savings Bank.
Oh!
Good joke.
I'm very proud of selling those jokes.
Good jokes.
Thank you.
We want, who would like to add something? Anthony, you're a very funny guy. Do you want to add, and Jean, you want to add anything? You want to tell a little story, a funny story? Or would you rather sing a song? You got to do something. You got to share.
You know what? Just a little bit of something for Kelly, which sort of like fits in with a birthday and also finances.
Good. Perfect.
Okay?
Okay.
Now that it's your birthday, I don't know what to do. Can't buy you a Thunderbird or a penthouse with a view. Can't even buy a little present. I'm much too broke, I find. But there is one way I could save the day, and I sure hope you don't mind. I can't give you anything but love, Kelly. That's the only thing I've plenty of, Kelly. Dream a while, scheme a while, and you will find happiness, and I guess all the things you've always pined for. Gee, I'd like to see you looking swell. Kelly, diamond bracelets Woolworth does not sell. Kelly, till that lucky day, I know darn well, Kelly, I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything. I can't give you anything but love.
That was
wonderful.
Wow,
Wow, that
Great
was
job.
tremendous.
Bravo.
Bravo.
Thank you.
I have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see them. I have goosebumps.
That's your breast. It's just your breast.
Really appreciate it.
That was really beautiful.
That was really
Thank you so much, Anthony.
You're more than welcome.
And what a gift for her. That was really
That
special.
was a great rendition.
Let's go over to, we're going to go over to Peter for a moment, because Peter, we didn't hear from you until the end of the last show. So I don't want to cut you off, tonight. So did you prepare anything to give us tonight?
No, I didn't. I just thought I'd wing it.
All right. Well, you go ahead and wing it.
Okay, well, you had mentioned, I posted my name is Peter Gonzalez Falcon, and I post about everything, memories of my old films, newer films, but cooking is really interesting to me. So I posted some biscuits I made yesterday, and they were it was the day before yesterday now. And I got so many responses because the picture I took was actually so lovely. But what I did was I mixed Jiffy cornmeal mix with Aunt Jemima Complete, because you could have an earthquake and whatever you're baking will not fall if you use those mixes. So I put in walnuts and apples and maple syrup. And then what I did was I formed a relationship with the mix. And
You didn't bring any to share with us?
Huh?
You didn't bring any to share with us?
I did, because I ate them all. I ate 20. So I'm trying to keep my stomach out of the
Really good, I bet. Wow, 20.
I didn't lose 30 pounds by today. But anyway, so all of those things that I put in it, I melded them together, because this is my point, that if you can cook, you can create anything else in this life, because cooking is life, and a relationship with the ingredients you use. And
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. I love mixing together things that ordinarily wouldn't mix, and they end up being delicious. And there's an analogy to that too, Peter. By the way, I saw your video and watched it, and I didn't see the final product. So I would like to to see the next video with the final product.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Which one of my cooking
The one
videos?
with the it looked like pancakes or biscuits.
The biscuits. Well, you see, for a minute I thought they were going to turn into cookies because I put them on this griddle. We call it a comal in Spanish. It's just this griddle that is made out of cast iron. My father, when he was 6, was sent out with the cowboys. I'm modern history Texas. It's kind of like being from Naples, I think.
Okay.
And when you're from Texas, when I was a kid, I'd go to the roundups, and the cowboys would wear chaps and ride around, and my father would cook in these Dutch cast iron ovens. He would cook all this food for about 50 cowboys. He just would take dried fruit and throw it in water, and it would turn into these fabulous things, and bake camp bread. And the old word for camp,
when you're cooking now, it probably brings back memories of your dad too, right?
So all of that came together with my cooking because I use cast iron, and
me too.
And I have a tradition of chefs. Being a chef from my father and my mother, they were in the restaurant business all their lives. So I grew up making hamburgers and all these.
All right, good. Thanks for sharing all about that. And I'll send out your website as well so people could check out your cooking.
Well, it's my Facebook link because I don't
have Facebook link.
Yes, all that's too complicated.
Facebook link. Peter Gonzalez Falcon, Falcon. We're going to be going a little quicker as we go on. I want to have Kelly say something. Do you have anything you want to say, Kelly, this being your day before your 36th birthday? Is there something?
Well, it's good to see everyone. It's good everyone that's saying to me. I really appreciate it. I was actually born on Easter of '84. And the story my dad told me was that he made my mother wait. He told her to wait at least 5 minutes till it was the next day. It was almost midnight. And we were to wait about 5, maybe 10 minutes, but it was almost midnight. And the doctor looked at my dad. He said, she said, oh my goodness, you're going to actually make her wait? Well, my mom did hold out, and I was born 12:05, so I was born on Easter. It never fell again on Easter. It's supposed to fall years and years from now. It fell close on the 21st. It fell like today on Easter. Never fell on my actual birthday. But also about my birthday is, I have a cousin. What day is Joseph? The 18th?
18th.
He's the 18th, 22nd. Dad's 26th next week, and Grandpa's 30th. And to make it, that's all my dad's family on the side, all Siscos. And to make it even more ironic, me and Dad are 4 days apart, and him and his father are 4 days apart. So that's a very cool coincidence that happened for our birthdays. And we're all Taurus, so. And I actually am a true Taurus. I don't believe in it so much, but when I read about Taurus, I'm extremely a Taurus. If anyone reads Taurus and knows me, will see that I'm a true Taurus.
Right.
It's cool that the 4 days apart happened.
Yeah, my father's brother, Joe, his son, Joseph, is 4 days apart from you. He's 18.
He's 4 days. But he's not a Taurus, but me, you, and Grandpa are Taurus 4 days.
Yeah.
Four. Yeah. So it worked out.
All right, very good. We don't know what we're going to do for your birthday yet. Hopefully we're going to
Can't do much right now.
All right, can't do much. All right, we're coming back to Warren. All right, Warren, I wanted to ask you if you have any special wishes and requests that you may have.
Yeah, well, I'm sure some people here know. I know Kat knows. Praying for a very dear friend of ours, Nick Cordero, who right now is in the battle of his life. Right now, he's you may know him. He was on Bullets Over Broadway. He did Bronx Tale, Waitress, quite a few shows here in New York. Went out to LA to do Rock of Ages, and took sick with pneumonia, got COVID, and unfortunately, I was texting with his wife 2 days ago, and he lost his right leg.
So the virus?
Yeah, due to virus. And actually on dialysis right now too, because it also attacks your kidneys. So he's in a bad way right now. He's been in a coma now for I think 20 days. So Nick is a fighter, young guy, 41 years old, just had a kid, Elvis. If you can all keep your thoughts and prayers with Nick. I mean, he's amazing talent and was just getting his life underway, his whole career and wife and child, and to have this smack him in the face, you know, if anybody can come back and make a positive out of this, it will be Nick. But I just, if you all keep your thoughts and prayers for Nick, I would definitely appreciate that.
Okay, we'll do, Warren. I
And
want
on
to go to Susan. Susan?
Well, given that this is the episode about money, I don't know if anybody heard this afternoon, the Senate passed a $480 billion relief package. So this is the fourth package. So on Thursday, the House should pass it. So anyone who's thinking about making an application for a small business loan, economic injury loan, time is of the essence because that first go around, the money, you know, got all appropriated so quickly. So definitely reach out to people who are going to find this information, you know, perhaps life-changing for their small businesses. So happy to report that. On the other fronts, you know, we're all still in that holding pattern of some sort. So it's good to have a little bit of good news that the government is recognizing that there's still a lot of pain being felt out there.
That is good news. I just want to add this because it has disappointed many people, some people on the screen. When we first applied for the economic injury disaster loan, they said that there would be a grant up to $10,000, didn't define how it would be computed. And then only like 2 weeks ago or 10 days ago, they said that it was based on the number of employees times $1,000. So that was very disappointing for many people who are in their own business on their own with no employees. Mm-hmm. So as I mentioned at the top of the show, I do have a few clients that got $2,000, $3,000 and stuff like that as a forgivable advance that they don't have to pay back. But even though those numbers are small, I still encourage people to apply because you can then get possibly a larger loan. Nobody wants to borrow money, but if you're stuck and with your business and you need the money, there is an opportunity to borrow money up for 30 years at 3.75% fixed. So it's a pretty good deal. So I concur with what you're saying, Susan. Jump on it and start those applications as fast as you can. It works.
Yeah, this might be the last round. I mean, I don't know that they'll do another, so it's sort of like
it's a simple application. You could probably do it on your own. I'm doing it because some of the questions are a little bit confusing. I'm helping people out for a nominal fee to do that. So anyone could please get in touch with me about that. I can help out with that. And then okay, so Lily, we're getting near the end of the show, and I didn't know if you wanted to share about your granddaughters, about your acting, about your artistry, or what is that behind you? Is that something that you made?
No, I bought that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's wood. It's been with me for many years. I bought it at PR1 Imports, and I love it.
Okay.
It's very tribal. It's been with me for a long time.
It's beautiful. By the way, I just want to mention about art. We mentioned artists here, and there are two people that I didn't mention art about, who are phenomenal artists. Katrina Michio is an amazing artist, and so is Anthony Valbiro, and some of the others we mentioned art. And so how do you, how would you like to do your 2 minutes? How would you like to share that with us?
Well, I'm working on something now. I take a lot of pictures, and I like to make paintings of my pictures. I also lately have been sketching a lot. I like to sketch. And they're usually, lately there have been things that I close my eyes and I just see, like, you know, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, it's like I close my eyes and think of something and I see it and I try to make a mental note of it and then try to sketch it.
Do you find yourself more,
started doing that, huh?
Do you find yourself more creative as a result of this confusion because of the crisis, or less creative?
Well, one definite positive thing, it gives you time, you know, but I was feeling like I got to get this done. I got to get this done. And I was putting pressure on myself, and things were not coming out how that, you know, just normal, you know.
Okay.
So I think that we have to give each other, we have to get ourselves that time. Okay, it's now, you can just, this is it, you know, hang on, climb on, and then just in everything, I feel that.
I think you're right. Kelly, I want you to get your painting and hold it up to your.
No, okay, first of all, it's not actually a painting, what I made the other day.
Right, but we don't have much time, so
Okay,
go
actually,
get it.
okay, I made it with duct tape, and it's 2 colors of duct tape, and it's, okay, here it is. If you could see it, it's kind of dark here, okay. Oh, no, you can't see it there. Oh, no, I'm on, the live can see it. People on Zoom can't see it.
Take it down and show it up to the
Okay, go like this.
All right, while you're getting that, you got it?
Put it in front of the lens.
Yeah, just take it down, Kelly. It's really incredible.
Wait, I'm gonna get something.
All right.
Hey, Fran, while we're waiting, I'm sorry, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
About money, I wanted you to bring up, I don't know if you have any time to talk about it, but as far as if we have money in stocks, do you recommend to leave all that alone? People
No,
not touch
I
the
definitely
money?
don't. I definitely don't believe in the general wisdom of leave it alone, it'll come back. It often does, but sometimes it takes 20 years, 25 years. Sometimes you go into a cycle, number one. Number two, most people don't have enough money. You know, you should only be in stocks if you have at least 50,000 in the bank. Most of us don't have 50,000 liquid.
Yeah,
in the
they're
bank.
company stocks. When I worked for American Express for like 30-something years.
Even more so, Lily.
Yeah.
Because then it's very highly concentrated. Company stocks. I'm saying that about like mutual funds or diversified portfolio. Shouldn't even have. Most people don't agree with that, but that's my view, is that most people cannot tolerate the risk. And you should not do that. We're going to go. Kelly, you got it?
Not really. I don't want
All
to.
right, hold on a second. Hold on. Just get the chair. Get up.
I'm going to have to bring it down now. Oh.
Yeah, bring it down. While you're doing that, I'm going to Gene.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
Gene.
Hey.
You were going to bring on Wally.
Yeah, well, forget Wally. But I wanted to tell you, not Katrina.
Yes.
Not to upstage you, but you're not the only one who has a vacation house. This is my house in Memphis, Tennessee. It's called Graceland.
It's not showing.
And you're all invited to it. All right, that's number one.
See it.
Not showing because you have the background.
You know what? If you stand up and hold it in front of you, we might be able to see it.
See that?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
It's a small 22-room mansion in Memphis with 14 bathrooms. When Katrina brings me to Italy, I'll bring it to Memphis.
Okay.
Ellie, we can't celebrate tomorrow, but when we can, I'm going to take you and you alone to a beautiful new restaurant that I'm opening.
Oh, wow.
It's called Castella del Bianco.
Oh.
White Castle.
What?
Hello, del Bianco.
Okay. And April,
It was more than 37 cents.
Don't use that joke.
Very good, Gene.
And one more thing. This is for May. May, are you hear me, May?
Yes, I'm here.
Honey, if I deposit my 37 cents into the Infidelity Bank, would we still go out on a date?
Yes, of course. It makes you sexier than ever. Let's do it.
Because I got a feeling you're just my height. You're perfect height.
Yes.
Hey, money talks, May. May, I think money talks, doesn't it?
You know what? Lauren's looking better than you. Sorry. You see, money can buy you love.
May, you got such beautiful blue eyes. Where did Kelly go? We didn't even see it. Where did he go, Kelly?
I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. It was great.
Pink and black, right? Yeah.
Pink and black. Yeah.
It was great.
We didn't really see it well enough. All right. So we're coming over to Christina, right? Christina, we want to have you close. Actually, we're gonna have a few minutes after you close, after you sing. But if you could, what song have you chosen?
Oh dear, I'm so confused because I thought of something. It's not funny though, and it doesn't have to do with money. Although there are songs about money. You know, money, 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 make the world go around. The world go around. You know.
Okay, say whatever you were going to sing, and I'll describe how it relates to money.
I don't even know how I sound. I'll be honest, because I am recovering from the wonderful coronavirus myself. And in your honor, I haven't had earrings on. I haven't had lips. It's over 1 month. You know what I mean? Like I haven't, just to show up. And anyway, so
thank you.
I don't even know if you have to cut me off, and you can.
Just such fancy surroundings here, you know.
And the dog is barking and the thing, but listen, I don't know if I could sing with the dog barking. I'll sing a song about dogs.
Is that your dog?
It's not mine.
Who's
Whose dog is that? Yours, Pat?
I actually think that might be my dog, but anyway.
All right. You know what I will? While
Anyway,
you sing, I'm going to mute everyone while you sing.
I'm going to sing a little something. It's a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine. She's 85, but she looks like.
Hold on a moment. Oh, a dear friend of yours?
Yeah, her husband passed away, but not from coronavirus. But this is for all the people that are losing people. And the sad thing about this is that they can't be with them in the hospital. They can't be with them, and that is so terribly difficult. So I thought of this to inspire my friend. He just passed 2 days ago. So I'm going to attempt to sing some of it for you.
Okay.
Right.
But Christina, one second. I want to mute everyone except for you. So just give me a second to do that.
I don't know if I sound good enough to mute everyone.
Okay.
All right, I'll try my best.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you go on across the distance and spaces between us. You have come to show you go on. Near, far, wherever you are, I believe that the heart does go on. Once more, you open the door, and you're here in my heart, and my heart will go on and on.
Wow, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Yes. Yes.
That was incredible. You know, I was right there on the boat, you know. Eduardo and her. I mean, that was really gorgeous, and it was some phenomenal dedication for you. There's another guest, Pat DiBuono, that I don't know if we didn't really go to you yet, Pat. So I want to go to you, and then I want to close out by doing a closer look at Kelly's painting in honor of her and her birthday. So, Pat, did you wanted to expand a little bit on what you had said before about your sales coaching and your business?
Well, you had asked me to, share a business development strategy.
Right.
Is what we talked about. If you'd like me to do that, I can do it. If we have time, it takes a few minutes.
Oh, Well, if it takes a few minutes, can you sum it up in what does it take? Does it take a lot of creativity to come up with something, or?
Well, maybe do it another time. I mean,
I think that's what, if that's all right with you, we can do it. In fact, we could do it tomorrow at 12 o'clock if you can come on the show tomorrow.
I'm not sure I can make it, but if I can make it, I'll do it tomorrow. If not, we do it another week.
Okay. All right, great. I appreciate that. All right, thanks very much. I'm going to put this down for a second because I'm going to go get that painting, and I really would like to share her painting. So
Could I share something?
Yes,
real quick?
yes, Katrina, yes.
Yeah. I have I wrote a children's song.
Okay.
I cannot sing at all, but I wrote it, and it was a really long time ago that I wrote this, and I've been working on the illustrations, and I'm more of a realistic artist, but I don't know. Can you see this somehow?
I did.
Breaking up.
I should get rid of the.
Yeah, get rid of the virtual
How
background.
do I get out of that?
On the bottom next to it says start video. There's an arrow that points up. Click on that. It'll bring you the virtual background.
On what?
On the bottom. Are you on a phone or are you on a computer?
On the computer.
Where it says stop video, there's an arrow that points up. That'll give you a wall.
Oh.
Bottom left-hand corner.
Oh, all right. Okay. No.
It's just the arrow up. It says.
All right, none. Okay. Oh, you see my crazy office room. Okay. But oops, that wasn't right. Okay.
What are you showing us?
That is
Rena?
one of the illustrations. This is Lenny the Lima Bean Lovin' Llama. Could you see his face?
Oh.
Okay, it's all right. I'm
not
just gonna
coming
sing it
clear
because
now.
you can't really see the illustrations. All right, it's kind of an upbeat song, so we'll leave on a happy note.
Okay.
It's called Lenny the Lima Bean Lovin' Llama. So I want to see Christine's face when I sing this. All right, so it goes dun 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 dun. Lenny the Lima Bean Lovin' Llama starts the day in his pajamas, cooking in his kitchen. In the kitchen is his llama mama, cooking his llama lunch. Out in the back is Papa Llama, nailing the picket fence with his hammer. While baby Lulu plays on the llama lawn, Mama cooks 4 pounds of bean soup, ladles out a healthy bean scoop, but Lenny's got some ideas of his own. His muzzle's in the pot of soup, he drinks it down, gloop, 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 cause little llamas love their lima beans. So won't you come and join our llama family? And if you do, we hope you all agree that being a llama is a fine, fine thing to be, and you might go down in llama history. Now Lenny the Lima Bean Lovin' Llama goes to the corner ice cream parlor with Sister Lulu, Papa, and Mama Llama. They think about their favorite flavors. There's only one that Lenny savors, the very special chocolate lima bean. They order him a single scoop, thinking he's still full of soup. But Lenny's got some ideas of his own. His muzzle's in the ice cream case. He's got a chocolate llama face, cause little llamas love their lima beans. So won't you come and join our llama family? And if you do, we hope you all agree that being a llama is a woolly fantasy, and we'll all go down in llama history. Now back at home, now Lenny the llama brushes his teeth, crawls into his pajamas, gets down on his knees to say his prayers. He's thankful for his papa and mama, says a blessing for Lulu Llama. But most of all, he's thankful for all the lima beans.
Very cute.
That's very good. That's very good, Katrina.
Fran, I got my
I
artwork.
want,
Fran, I got the artwork.
good, great. Bring it in here. Bring it in right in here.
Wow.
Bring it right in here for
You
me.
see it?
No, I want to see
Great.
it here. Just bring it
That's
in.
great.
Wow.
See it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I
Doing it
do.
live.
Bring it in here, Kelly. Just bring
Why?
it
I'm
in.
doing it live.
It's kind of like your stick, the branches outside.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes, very good. It's
this
very
is actually duct tape. I put a lot of duct tape into this.
Wow.
Looks great.
Covers of duct tape. Yep.
These are creative times that we're in.
That's
Yes.
right.
You
Yes,
know,
yes.
and with a lot of sorrow, a lot of sadness, but with staying together and being inspirational for one another.
Yeah, this
As
is
you
what I
all
have
were
when I need to
here.
hug somebody.
Definitely hug somebody
Yeah.
right now. Hug
Yes,
somebody. Hug somebody.
I need to hug somebody.
I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something for Kelly's birthday tomorrow. Christina's
Hey, my birthday's Saturday.
Saturday.
I'm in
My
town for
birthday is
two of
Sunday.
you.
We got other- So maybe we'll have like a group. I don't
Do we
know.
have a Zoom tomorrow?
We do have a Zoom at 12, but maybe we could do something special for the birthday. Maybe there's a
Hey, when's
game.
your birthday, man?
Anyway,
When's my birthday? My birthday is May 1st.
May 1st?
Ah,
wow, May 1st, you're right in there. You're a Taurus too, right?
That's St. Joseph's Day, too.
Okay, right?
Romantic weekend.
Because-
Because I love.
All right, good night, everyone. Good night.
Good
night.
Peter, Lily, Warren.
Hey,
Pat,
watch me on
Anthony,
Zoom on
Jean,
Saturday.
Jean,
On
yeah.
I'm on a
Kelly, give
podcast
Jean,
on Saturday too.
Kelly, give Jean the. All right,
Hey, I'm gonna
Anthony,
take you away for
and
the weekend.
April, and May, and Katrina, and Warren, and I hope I got everyone.
Bye, Kat.
Yeah, bye.
That was
Saturday, watch it,
beautiful,
Warren.
beautiful.
Saturday at 2 o'clock.
Beautiful.
Saturday at 2 o'clock on YouTube. It's the Melissa Billy Clark show, and they get about 25,000 viewers. And my friend Constantine Maroulis is gonna be singing too.
You know him? Oh my goodness. He's a
Good,
famous
very
singer.
good, very good, Katrina. And I'll send that out in about in an
Yeah, I'm
email
gonna be
to
posting
everyone
it
too.
too.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Good night.
Bye. Thank you all. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Sorry about the 2 videos. Sorry about the
Fabulous.
computer freezing. That is Crystal Radio Show. I thought it was going to go a little bit longer, but it didn't. Whoever watched, I am glad they watched. I'm glad you saw my artwork. And now it's over. On April 21st at like almost 6:15. So I'm going to say goodbye. Sorry for the mess up in the computer. Whatever you saw, I'm glad you saw it.
Anthony, I think you just have to click end meeting or leave meeting.
Thank you.
And I'm going to thank you very much. And we'll talk, okay?
Yes, yes.
And Warren, if you're still on, I'm sorry I didn't see your message about doing a comedic monologue next time. And maybe we could do something from Anthony. Maybe we could do something from Priscilla. Maybe you could bring on the actors and we could do.
Maybe.
You know?
That could be possible.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I'll see you. Bye. Thanks again.
Bye.
And that was a beautiful, beautiful song.
Thank you.
That was tremendous. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I don't know if it went on. I can't. You go back and start making. I think it's still on, Bill.
All done. All done.